Welcome to the third episode of the Chinese Wisdom channel. This is the last episode about talking the basis of I Ching book of changes. In the last episode, I introduced the four images: 太阳、欧阳、笑阴、阳阴、笑阳、阳阳、太阴、欧阴。Each of these four images is composed of two lines. One is a broken line or a single line, represented as yang or yin. Okay, now let's see the figure again. These four images will evolve into 8 trigrams. These 8 trigrams were invented by the legendary ancestor of China, Fu Xi. We go from 1 to 8, okay? First, we look at 太阳. 太阳 is one of the 4 images, okay? Now, we see count from the bottom, the third level again. 太阳 is 2 unbroken lines, means 2 yang lines. When we put another yang, it will become 3 yang lines. It will become the first trigram, 乾卦. Qian is the name of the first trigram. Qian has one should look at for a trigram or hexagrams of I Ching. Each name has 2 meanings. For example, one meaning is the abstract meaning, and another is symbolic meaning. Symbolic meaning usually is derived from the natural environment. The first trigram is 乾卦. Qian, if we look into the abstract meaning, means creative, because yang energy under the I Ching cosmology is the ultimate force to create this universe. So 乾卦 means energetic, creativity, etc. The symbolic meaning for 乾卦is sky, because in Chinese mythology and or cosmology, in particular of I Ching, sky or heaven is the driving force of the universe. All things, whether it's in the earth or metaphysical, are produced by the force of the sky or heaven. So the symbolic meaning for 乾卦is sky. Now you can see there are 3 yang, so that the yang energy is very strong here. So the first of the 8 trigrams is 乾卦. Qian means all the yang lines. Okay, we now turn to the second trigram. Second trigram is developed from the first of the 4 images, 太阳. When we put the yang line on top of the 太阳, it became the second trigram. 兑卦 means 兑 trigram. 兑 also has 2 meanings, one abstract, one is symbolic. For abstract meaning, it means joyfulness. Okay, means happiness. Symbolic meaning means a peaceful lake. Now you can see or imagine this hexagram has 1 yin on the top. It's like a water, right? And the second and third is yang. This means the basin, the base of the lake. You can imagine it. So the symbolic meaning is lake, and the abstract meaning is joy. Joy means a very, like you can see a beautiful lake. You can imagine imagine a beautiful lake, a beautiful scene, a calm, full of joyfulness inside the heart. So the second trigram means joy, and the symbol is lake. Now, these two trigrams evolved from the first of the four images, Tai Yang. Now we turn the second of the four images, Xiao Yin. Xiao Yin is one broken line and one unbroken line, and broken line on top of broken line. Now once again, we put a Yang line first on top of the Xiao Yang, Yang Yin image. It will become the third trigram, Li trigram. Li. Now, the symbolic meaning of Li is very interesting. Now, you see there are a hole in the center. The symbol for this trigram is fire or flame, because as you see, when a fire or flame, the energy emitted from the center. So the surrounding is very hot, right? But the center is not hot. It's a hollow. It's a hole. So the symbol for Li, the third trigram, is fire. And the abstract meaning for Li trigram is clinging. Clinging means dependency, because fire, when we lit a fire depends on something. For example, depends on wood, depends on the coal, right? It depends on gasoline. So the Li trigram, the abstract meaning of which is dependency, right? Or brightness, because brightness or light will shine on something. So all our people, plants, animals will need light or brightness to guide us. So that the Li trigram, for Li trigram, the abstract meaning is dependency or clinging. Now I want to emphasize to all of you about this meaning under the different hexagrams or trigrams. You must have a special type of thinking by association, because in Chinese culture, mostly those concepts are developed by association. The meaning can be extended step by step and in different dimensions, so that in classic Chinese words, one word has many meanings. Okay, this meaning will change over history. This is unique and very particular. So I think all of you who want to study Chinese culture and also I Ching or other Chinese philosophy should bear this in mind, right? Now, we turn to the fourth trigram. The fourth trigram is Zhen trigram. Now, once again, it's very simple. Put another Yin line on top of the Xiao Yin image. Okay, it will become the fourth trigram, Zhen trigram, or Zhen Gua. Zhen trigram, the symbolic meaning is thundering, right? Thundering. Now, why is called thundering? Because you can see there is some two yin lines over one unbroken line, yang. So just like a cup of water, okay? The water inside a cup and is volatile and shaking. So when we extend by association, it means shock, shaking. So the symbolic is thundering. Thundering will make something shake, shock, etc. And the abstract meaning is shaking. Okay, this is the fourth trigram: thundering and shock or shake. Now return to the third of the four images and see how it developed into another two trigrams. The third of the four images, xiu yang, yang yang, the yang lie over a yin line. Okay, so once again we put first a yang line over the four images. It will become Shun trigram, Shun Gua, Shun Gua, Shun, Shun. What mean by Shun? The symbolic meaning what this Shun trigram is very also interesting. It means wind, blowing the wind. Why? How does this meaning derived from the diagram or from the trigram? Now let me tell you. There are two yang, right? Now, for example, you can imagine there are two yang lie over the yang line, yin line. Okay. By association, thinking, it means that the yang energy drive away up downwards over the yin energy, just like okay, just like the wind blow away the cow. Very specific extension by association. So sometimes many foreigner or Western persons find it very difficult to understand the Chinese thought. Is this because the thinking by extension and association is by intuition, not solely by logical and rational thinking. So the symbolic meaning for Shun means the fifth of the F trigram is wind blowing away. How about the abstract meaning? Abstract meaning means penetration. You can imagine the wind can blow into light air, okay? The air is you can think of it as gases diffuse into everywhere. So the abstract meaning for Shun trigram is penetration. Now let us introduce the sixth trigram, also developed from the xiu yang of the four images. We put another yin line over the xiu yang images. It will become the heng gua, heng trigram. Now the symbolic meaning for this heng trigram is water. You may ask me, how we come to water? Now you look at the diagram as a whole. You can see like a river, right? River. The top unbroken line and the bottom broken line like water, right? Like water flowing, and the middle unbroken line like a channel to guide the water. So is river. River in Chinese culture, river and water is always associated. Okay, so the symbolic meaning for the sixth trigram is water. How about the abstract meaning? It's very special. The abstract meaning for this trigram is bad things, unfortunate things. In Chinese culture, water is always associated with unlucky things, bad things, etc. Opposite to fire. Fire means a very aggressive, airy, very energetic, fortunate, battleship, battle spirit, etc. But water is always associated with unfortunate, bad things, unlucky things. It's very special, maybe due to some historical and cultural history in the past. So if you see or after divination, you get the shun. No, sorry. You get the hum hexagram, a trigram. This is not a, it's a unlucky warning or unfortunate will coming. Okay, so it's the sixth trigram. Now let me turn to the last of the four images. Tai yin. Tai yin is two broken line. Okay, first we put a yang line on top of it. It will become the seventh trigram. Gen Gua in Cantonese or Gen Gua. Gen trigram, the seventh of the 8 trigrams. The symbolic meaning of which is mountain. Mountain. How is it derived from the meaning is derived from the diagram? You can see it. Now there are yang means heart, okay? A heart line over to the yin soft. You can see this is maybe a mountain, right? Or you can see is the underwater, underground water under the mountain. So this the symbolic meaning is mountain, and the abstract meaning is very straightforward: still or fixed, not movement, or difficult to move, remain unchanged, something like that. Okay, so it's the seventh trigram. Okay, now let me talk about the last one. The last trigram is Kun. The symbolic meaning is earth. Okay, it is very the opposite of Qiangua, means the sky. So in the cosmology of Asian China, is in particular of I Ching, sky and earth are opposite, right? The sky make an initiative to create the universe, the creative force, but the creation is not stopped here. It must be nurtured or received by the earth. Okay, so all the lines are yin lines, means nutrition, passively receive to nurture the development of the universe. So the symbolic meaning is earth, and abstract meaning is receptive, because Kun trigram signifies a passive receptive, not a active and very strong, but a passive. Okay, like tonism, a passive nutrition or nurture the development or the creation of the universe. Now these 8 trigrams in fact is the original I Ching. So the original I Ching, there are no words, only diagrams, only picture. They were laid down or invented by the legendary ancestor Fu Xi in ancient China. So I here complete the basis of I Ching by introducing you how the 8 diagrams are derived from the Tai Chi, the ultimate primary force of the universe under the cosmology. But last thing I want to remind all of you is that you can see yin and yang, the interplay of 2 polar forces, is remain important in the development of the evolution of the 8 trigram. You see, when I talk about the evolution from the Tai Chi to the 8 trigrams, we put one yang line and then yin line and then yang line and yin line, so that basically the evolution itself process reflects the dialectic or interaction of the yin and yang energies. Okay, now I finish here. You can now have a rough picture of how these 8 trigrams, which are the fundamental building blocks of I Ching, are developed or derived from the basic Tai Chi cosmology of Chinese thought. Okay, see you next time. You can use these materials I represented here for further study, or also that you can understand more comprehensively about the content of other websites lecturing about Tai Chi or I Ching or other YouTube channels. Okay, feel free to leave comments to me. Okay, thank you. See you next time.